You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blue. Morning, Monday morning. Happy Monday morning. Today starts the Republican National Convention. Shout out the goddamn GOAT, Donald Trump lived through the goddamn shooting. You know what I'm saying? Got to talk about that. My name is Stoner Brown. This is Hits 92.3 with the GOAT Shop. Yes, it's Monday, y'all. I'm just getting back into it. Let me stretch my. That's all I'll do is stretch. If you're out there, stretch. Goddamn. Ooh. Ranye, Nitra, I know y'all out there. Get your stretch on. Get it out. Get the weekend out. You know what I'm saying? Last week before, if you in Atlanta, it's the last. You got like a week or two before we got to put the kids back in their motherfucking where they belong. Boy? What? Oh, my son came. My son has been up. This nigga, and then sleeps like he got a job throughout the day. I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You working the real late night oil, bro. You burning it at both ends. These nigga up watching fucking anime and playing Roblox and shit, man. All night, bro. That nigga asked me for $5 the other day, and I gave him my card and it didn't work. And he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. There's a card saved on file." And my heart flooded like there's a card on file. I never knew. There's oh my God. I almost told him to take it off. Listen.
That happened with my son and my mother-in-law because
what?
she called us. She was like, "Yo, I'm getting these charges from whatever he's on." And I'm just looking at everybody like it's y'all fault because
right.
It's no way I'm putting my information in there.
But that's the only way you can buy.
That's what they said.
You can go to the store and buy these cards, these Roblox cards, or Fortnite or whatever. Depending on what system you're on, you can just buy the system card. Like Xbox has a card that you buy, and it gives you all these points, and then you just go in the game and use them as actual money. You know what I'm saying? But you got to go to the store and buy them. So when your kid is in front of you and he wants to buy them right now, it's like,
yeah, we'd have to put a chime card on there or
something, bro. I gotta
something that don't hook up to my bank account.
Shit, virtual credit card or something.
Way.
I was trying to. That's why I gave him the first time. I gave him my credit card. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Here, put it on the credit card because I'm gonna have to put the and you ain't gonna be able to use this thing again after this first time." And nigga said, "Nah, that ain't work, man." But there's a card on file. My heart hit the floor. I was like, "No." No.
How do you feel about buying those cards for Christmas presents? Are those decent Christmas presents to get kids?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. I buy my kids every year with whatever gifts I get them. I get them gift cards. Get them little cards that they can Xbox Live or.
No, I mean like just getting them those. Like
it depends. Now that depends on if your kid's a gamer or not. But then you're also remembering that you're handing your child another 20 days worth of playing games.
Yeah.
So if you give him, and you know what I'm saying, every $10 is going to buy him skins and guns and da. So that's another added 20 days of them playing and play. Oh, I got the new skins and the new, you know what I'm saying? Because I know on Call of Duty, they drop a new bundle or they drop a new update. I'm on that guy. Shit. And they usually like 50 to 60 days. The first 20 days, I'm on that shit. Grinding. Y'all look me up. I'm on Call of Duty, Stoner Brown. I'm on Xbox. I don't play the other station. I play the Xbox. So on the Xbox, if you look me up, bro, Stoner Brown going crazy. I'm level like 7 something right now. Out of, I think the max is 1,000. I don't know. But I'm gonna max it out before the new Call of Duty come out in October.
I remember when you could just play video games. You didn't have to subscribe and buy
Yeah,
upgrades and
hell yeah,
everything else. Now
hell yeah.
you don't just buy the video game. You got to buy like all of the expansion packs and
Yeah,
stuff. They
yeah,
found
yeah.
a way to really
Yeah, they
get y'all ass.
years ago, bro. Years ago, they found that out years ago. And Call of Duty is one of the biggest franchises off of that shit.
Really?
And not only that, when they what the games are doing now is they make you download like they make you download updates, and they
Mm-hmm.
make the updates bigger and bigger. And by making the updates bigger and bigger,
It
you
takes up more space on your
on your console.
console.
So now, eventually, if
you
you
gotta
buy
buy a new console.
no, you don't have to buy a new console. You just not gonna play no other games.
Wait, what?
Anybody out there who plays Call of Duty knows exactly what I'm talking about. Every time you download a update, it gets bigger and bigger. And if you have the basic small, like you bought the basic Xbox
Mm-hmm.
with the half a terabyte memory pack,
Mm-hmm.
that game take up 60% of your damn memory. And then there's another 15% of the memory that's going to be running the actual system that's already gone. So
Mm.
you left with like what, 25%? You know what I'm saying? And then most other games you might be able to download them, but you ain't gonna be having space to put all the extra expansion pack shit that you talking about.
Mm.
So you end up in a situation where now you gotta either buy more memory, which you could buy external memory packs, or you just don't play no other games. Like this niggas on computer, like on PC, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because the PC game has way more than the Xbox game as far as size, because it's a PC. So they got it designed for your computer. Your computer's got way more keys than, and then because you have many more keys and stuff, you have way more functionality. You can put auto aim on that motherfucker. You can work that. You can work your controllers, all kinds of crazy shit that you can't do on Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And that's because it's on the computer. You got way more to do on it. So they're using up a lot more space again. Got your computer running hot and shit. All kinds of crazy shit. Shit crazy. Oh man.
Well, okay.
A lot of sports this weekend. A lot of sports this weekend. I hope you guys was watching Wimbledon. I bet you weren't, because you motherfuckers a bunch of pack of niggas don't have no culture. But the cultured house niggas like me was watching Wimbledon this weekend, and it was wonderful. It was wonderful. My son kept like, what's going on here? Explain this to me. Why are you they're just back and forth? What's the scoring? What's the scoring?
Me, it's more so the ball moving so fast. I can't see if it was in or out. How you see that? I didn't see that.
It's harder. It's definitely harder. But it's just like any other sport. If you watch it long enough, you just gonna pick up on the cues, and you know what I'm saying. And but yeah, I watched. I can't even call a chick's name. Karashki Kavici or whatever the hell. I could look it up. I got this shit right in front of me. I'm tripping. Anyway, but women's tennis ranked number 30 fucking 1. This woman came into Wimbledon ranked 30 fucking 1. Krejcikov, Barbara spelled Barbora. So you know she from where they wrestle bears and shit. Barbara Kotrekov. I can't get this bitch name. Trikovia.
She says her name like this.
Like this.
I am Barbara.
When she came on the mic, she's like, "I'm so excited. I don't have words." I was like, "You don't have words?" I'm sure.
I get Swedish meatball massage after this.
But she went up against the chick Paolina, the chick from Italy, who it's funny that with sports nowadays, all the facts and fact checking and record breaking, and it's all part of it in such an intricate way. You know what I'm saying? Where the sports announcer might crack jokes about what's going on or something like that. Now, to be a sports announcer, you really have to do research, or somebody in the team is doing the research and handing you the stats. Hey, this is this player's stats. This is this player. This is significant. The Paulina chick had only been the second second Italian woman to ever make it to the finals of Wimbledon, which is crazy. That's just a crazy thought. But this chick, this Czech, where is she from? I think she's from Czechoslovakia. Anyway, yeah, she came in ranked 31, won the whole shit. Then in the men's, Alcaraz won again. He won last year. He beat Djokovic last year and beat his ass again this year. Like smoked his ass this year. Like last year was a little competitive, but this year it was like, nah, nigga, get up out of here. That nigga beat him.
He sunned him?
Yeah, 3 straight sets, bro. Ooh. 3 straight sets. And on the last point, you could tell the Joker just said, you know what? Fuck it. And he just hits it into the net. He's like, I don't even want to play no more. I'm tired. This fucking young nigga got me looking crazy out here. Because he did have him looking crazy. He had him all over the court. That was really good fucking. But it was good matches all weekend. Wimbledon was really good. Oh, the doubles match. Oh, my gosh. The doubles match for Wimbledon, that was probably my favorite match all weekend because it was ranked number 15. Can't remember they two. I got to pull them up. Yeah, the men's doubles. The women's doubles was okay, but the men's double, that shit was back and forth the whole match. They played the 10 point. All right, so in tennis, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I don't know. I am that uncultured swine you were talking about. Right. Okay. I know nothing about tennis. Talk to me like I'm dumb. All
right. So for the field niggas who don't know, tennis is scored in a set point system. So
what does that mean?
It means that you have to win the set, you have to get the most points. To get the most points, you have to get points with advantage, right? So if you're serving, you have the advantage. Advantage is yours if you're serving. So if you score points during your service, you get points. All right.
So now, if you score and it's not your serve.
Now on the other side, the other player can score as well, right? But they're not going to have the advantage because it's not their serve. So for you to win the game, you have to be the first to reach 6 and have advantage. So basically you have to win by 2 points. Because getting the first point is going to get you the advantage, and the second point is actually your win. You know what I'm saying? So if you see tennis scores go to 6-5 and you're wondering why it didn't stop, is because it may be 6-5 and he scored 6, but he didn't have the advantage. So now he has to score 6 with the advantage, which are usually, and then a lot of times they don't get the 6 with the advantage. It'll end up being 6-6, and the ending score will be 7-6 because now he had the advantage and he scored. So 7-6, score with the advantage. You're out. That's basically 2 points. If you keep tying, like say it gets to 7 and it gets to 6 and then I get the advantage and I push it to 7, it has to go back to him for him to get the advantage to put this, and we can keep pushing the tie the whole fucking game.
What's the longest game?
I don't know, but I know that in watching this game, I can't remember the longest game. I know the longest game went on for over 24 hours.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Because of that advantage set, you have to have a nigga really, you could always have me on the champion shot, like the champion point, and I could just play really good and take the advantage. So now it's my serve. And now you gotta catch me and then get back on top and get the advantage.
Okay, so it says the longest tennis match in history was the first round men's single match between John Isner and Nicholas Mahut at the 2010 Wimbledon Championships, which lasted 11 hours and 5 minutes over the course of 3 days.
That's right. They had to, right. That's right. I knew it's over days. They'll stop the match and then come back. All right, let's finish this. 3 days, dog. 3 days, one match. That's crazy. Hey, let's take a first break, and we'll come back. We'll talk on some Angel Reese shit. Because they did that girl dirty. Anyway.
Hey,
GOAT Shop.
The music today. Here is Tiggy Rum with Back with Her Baby Daddy.
Tiggy.
Who the hell you was with last night at the show? Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Because my sister-in-law, baby cousin, stepbrother, baby mama, best friend Stacy said she seen you there with some trick.
Your sister-in-law, stepbrother, baby mama ain't seen me hugged up with nobody.
Whatever, okay? Whatever.
Can we get a backpack? Can we get some light-up shoes or something, Dad?
Whatever. You know what? I'ma tell my brothers and them, and when they find you, they gon' beat your ass.
Man, ever be tripping.
Gonna have my baby them light-up shoes. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you.
Hey, I am Tiggy Rum. Tiggy, what up? Y'all know I send her back to her. This ain't a love story. I send her back to her. This is just a story that we go through in the hood, man. You nobody, she nobody, he nobody. Everybody know about it. And I'ma tell you my story. I say what I say. Me and her was creeping. Had her last weekend. Seen her in the street. Now she act like she can't speak. I guess she back with her baby daddy. She must be back with her baby daddy. Nah, I ain't tripping. It's bona fide pimpin'. If she come through, I put a whipping on that kid and send her back to her baby daddy. I send her back to her baby daddy. It's real talk, I'ma keep it 100. There's something on my chest, I got to get off of it. It was a May day, the temperature was on oven. And on that same day, I met Keisha and her cousin. I ignite the introduction, how you doing? I'm T. I got to get the number from one of y'all before I leave. And they both smile, start laughing. I stop flirting and I start macking. That's when it happened, Miss Keisha was at the pad. She told me about her baby and her baby had a dad. I had smashed, it had lasted about 3 weeks strong. When that 4th week came, I'm like, where has Keisha gone? I would hit her on the phone, but get no answer. That's when I seen her cousin, so I had to answer. And what she told me, dog, I almost hollered. She said Keisha's with her daughter's father. Ain't that some shit? Me and her was creeping. Had her last weekend. Seen her in the street. Now she act like she can't speak. I guess she back with her baby daddy. She must be back with her baby daddy. Nah, I ain't tripping. It's bona fide pimpin'. If she come through, I put a whipping on that kid and send her back to her baby daddy. I send her back to her baby daddy. I ain't the only one that's feeling like this. I know a whole herd of heifers on that baby daddy shit. When they with you, they be dissing them. Alone, they be missing them. I ain't really tripping. You can roll like Michelin. This ain't a love story. This here's a love story. This one's for anyone missing their cut, buddy. I gotta tell you about one more encounter. Saturday, South the cab, food course where I'm on from like on, yeah, everybody wanna hold hand. When she put it on you, you sleeping like a homer. In her home had the aroma of another man's cologne.
I can't stand my baby dad.
Ramona, now that's Bologna. She stayed right up the street. We crept for about a week. Ramona knew no magic, but she was a mind freak. So don't mind me. We both got what we wanted. If she come back through, I'm about to be up on it. Me and her was creeping. Had her last weekend. Seen her in the street. Now she act like she can't speak. I guess she back with her baby daddy. She must be back with her baby daddy. Nah, I ain't tripping. It's bona fide pimpin'. If she come through, I put a whipping on that kid and send her back to her baby daddy. I send her back to her baby daddy. I send her back to her. I send her back to her. I send her back to her, baby. Back to her. I send her back to her. I send her back to her. I send her back to her, baby. I'm out this thing like, hey.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Yo. It is the GOAT Shop. This is Monday. We are back in. Been a big weekend. A lot going on. Everybody's talking about, of course, the number one story, but we're gonna talk about some other stuff for a little while. Angel Reese had a wonderful game again last night. Can't take nothing away. Caitlin Clark had a wonderful game last night. I'm not gonna lie. I watched the Fever take on the Lynx. And they had them throughout most of the game. You know what I'm saying? They had them throughout most of the game. And in the fourth quarter, they come out 7 points down and they just start balling. You know what I'm saying? They just start balling. Really good game. Really good fundamentals. They really are playing like a good team. It's not many teams in the WNBA. It's only 12 teams in the WNBA. So their chances of making it to the playoffs pretty high. We got a shot, but I wish I had sent the fucking clip in because that shit was egregious. So Angel Reese playing against New York Liberty. Her standing record was 16 double-doubles in a row. She set a league record. Not just a rookie record, she set a league record. She has a new record for the whole WNBA. In the fourth quarter, towards the end of the game, it's probably like a minute left, and she needs 2 points to get another double-double that would make it her 17th. And they get the ball down. I guess that in the timeout before, they must have had a conversation and made it very clear that we're not letting her get that. For real. So when she gets the ball down low in the block, they quadruple team her. Every player within 20 feet of her was on her, and y'all think I'm lying. The clips on it, you can find it all over YouTube and ESPN. It was one of the most petty. It was one of the most petty things I've ever seen in sports. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like that last game that Kobe has where he drops like 80 something. You know what I'm saying? It's like knowing he gonna try to drop 80 something real quick and you hard foul him. You know what I'm saying? This is his last game or something like that. Not even that. I don't know. I don't know how to compare. It's knowing that this person is about to make history or continuing to make history, and you're deciding that tonight is the night. As a team, we're going to stop this. And couldn't stop it throughout the game because she got rebounds. She just needed 2 points. You know what I'm saying? Which means she had 8 points, and she didn't have enough. She had enough rebounds, but she didn't have enough points. She had like 8 points or 9 points, I believe. Finished the game with 9 points, I believe. Yeah, and they quadruple teamed her. I was like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right, it wasn't gonna change the game. They wasn't gonna win the game. You know what I'm saying? But they quadruple teamed her. Like the coach must have pulled them all in the huddle and was like, listen, tonight is it, bro. She's not gonna get another one over on us. You know what I'm saying? She's gotten one. For her to have 16 in a row and there only be 12 teams, that means she got this twice on certain team, on every team. That's every team in the league. She's gotten a double on already, and some of y'all twice. You know what I'm saying? So as a coach, you decided, yo, look, she not getting a third one, dog. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't care. She not getting another night of doubles on us. She ain't, and after it was done, they threw the ball away. The ball went out of bounds. They had to check in. She started walking off the court before the damn game was over. You know what I'm saying? There's a good 10 seconds on the board, but I ain't never seen that's some hater shit, boy. That's some real, like, that's sportsman for real. You know what I'm saying? That's like you already got a team down by 40, and you're trying to dunk. You're trying to, you're going for highlights. You're going for highlights, and you already beat these niggas. Right. Start and they going for highlights. They're bringing the ringers in, and they throwing it off the backboard and going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't imagine. Did you see? There was a Olympic ball playing right now. So there's U.S. under 16 ball, and the U.S. women's team under 16 played the Argentina's U.S. women. The size difference was hilarious, and the score was hilarious. The score was 114-19. 114-19. Is there no mercy rule? No, it's an Olympic event, so I'm thinking, but it's not the Olympic, huh? Yeah. I mean, it's not the actual Olympics but it's one of those events that they do during the Olympics to, bring younger players in. 114-19. Y'all don't gotta believe me. You can look it up on Google, bros. Why y'all even let them girls play, bro? If I'm that coach, I'm like, and I see these girls coming out the tunnel, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna forfeit. I don't got enough players. Well, you got 10 players right there. Now, 3 of them girls on their period. They can't even play. We gotta sit them today. They got bad cramps. I know you can't see cramps, so you just gotta take my word for it. It's one of them injuries that you're just not gonna understand. So if you can't see cramps, how you gonna tell me they got cramps or not? What, y'all got a machine? Get out of here. That shit's crazy. That shit is fucking nuts. Yeah, that's just nuts. But other than that, Summer League was going crazy this week too. Summer League, the Rockets got a kid. Man, this dude, all highlights this weekend, bro. What's his name? Damn, I can't remember his name. Came in off the oil change early. This weekend was long too. But yeah, Sunday was long. Not Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard went off too. Reed Shepard went off this weekend. Had put some moves now. Like Reed Shepard, he's the truth. Bronny still goddamn sucking it up. But we'll see what happens with Bronny. I think Bronny got to get on the court with his pops at this point. You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. They're gonna have to do the Super Saiyan, the Goku twin shit. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know that about that. Real DBZ know about that. Man, it's crazy. Now it's now being what they call a blurred, a black nerd, like, it's acceptable. Me and my friends on my block grew up watching. We used to go down to Manhattan or go down to Flatbush Junction and buy anime, because my homeboy Marcus's older brother Paul was into anime, and we were into anime. We were so into that shit, but most of the kids in our neighborhood was not. They didn't know nothing about it. Not until they started bringing Dragon Ball Z to Cartoon Network. You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Z on Cartoon Network, whether people believe it or not, I know it changed a culture. It started a cultural change for us as minorities, Black, Latino, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a gem that was already, they knew in Japan and China and all that shit, but this wasn't in America. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't only place you found in America was you went to these stores and you bought these videos. That they really were all in. None of them were in English because that wasn't. Americans weren't the market that they were trying to win over, so they didn't care about translating anything to English. They put you translations on the bottom, but that was it. It was all subtitled. But man, right? That's to keep up with. Right. You got to You got to read your cartoons, and everybody got to be quiet. Even though we don't understand what the fuck they saying, we need to hear the emphasis and the inflection of their voice to understand what the words. We need to know a nigga's mad when he's saying something. You know what I'm saying? And of course there was a whole lot of titties. There's a whole lot of soft porn and motherfucking anime. But it definitely, don't let your kids get into hentai. Everybody says they think about hentai anime, beat their ass. But yeah, but then when they put it on Cartoon Network and they translated and it was in English and we all could enjoy it together, that changed our world. You know what I'm saying? Now anime is just shit. Fucking Meg Thee Stallion got that song. That I'm not gonna repeat the words because that song and that what that shit? It's 7:30. Whatever. That I ain't got no nigga. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Man, got all these bitches out here talking stupid. You know what I'm saying? And they all do. I ain't got no nigga. A nigga ain't got me. Right, you right.
In the morning with that
Man,
song.
George, knock that ass between the washer and the dryer, please. Right. Yes. Tell it. Yes, I'm telling Harpo to hit you. Goddamn. That's what the fuck go Glorilla. I'm telling Harpo to hit you. Don't fuck.
Yo.
Stop with that shit, man. I'm so tired of that shit.
Oh God.
So tired of that shit. A lot more coming out with now. They're talking about Kevin Durant. Maybe might end up missing the rest of the Olympics. They really watching this knee injury. It's been touch and go, and he hasn't showed up to any of the practices. And you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying. And they still not talking about getting Jaylen Brown. They still something's going on with that, man. I'm telling you, bro. So somebody put up a theory that Jaylen Brown wants to invest in Boston and build a Black Wall Street in Boston. And recently he was in a contract dispute with Nike about signing on to their Nike platform, which Jason Tatum has done. So people are thinking that there's a conspiracy that says that Nike, who is is the largest sponsor of the USA basketball team, so they have the most influence on what players, because this is a sponsor. This is not the Olympics. People forget that the Olympic teams are sponsored by companies. When the Olympics first started, they were sponsored by countries. Every country allotted a certain amount of money to send their players to the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? America has never been. The Olympic teams in America were never sponsored by America just by itself. It's always been big corporations, all the way back to the the Rothschilds and.
Did not know that. Okay.
It was donations back then. They would take, American government would take donations from the wealthiest people and allow those people to, if they had business or they had products that would help, donate those products as well. So if you're a textile company, you know what I'm saying, that's how Hanes is always in. Nike was one of the first companies to come in and bring an actual Olympic gear. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Before
Okay.
that, it was multiple different sneaker companies that would provide different types of sneakers. And then other companies would provide clothing. But Nike was the first company to say, we're going to do the whole Olympic, everything that the Olympians need, we were going to supply. All their clothing, all their shoes, everything. You know what I'm saying? Before that, it might be Nike shoes on, but you might have Adidas shorts on.
Yeah.
Adidas might have sponsored the shorts. And the shirt might be something different. Long story short, now Nike is what is
It's everything.
it's everything. But there still are other companies because Nike only can represent for America. You know what I'm saying? Other countries have Adidas, Umbro, fucking Under Armour. You know what I'm saying? So if a company like that actually did have a contract dispute with a player, they could actually use that fucking influence to keep that player off of an Olympic team.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now, whether you know it or not, those are all playing on the playing.
That's a Nike contract.
That's a Nike contract.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Nike contract. The shoe that you wear is going to be a Nike featured shoe. The outfit that you wear is going to be a Nike outfit. The jerseys, the shorts, the headbands, everything's going to be Nike apparel that will be resold. And you're going to have to sign off on them using your image or your likeness to resell this product.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're already in dispute about some shoes in the crib, we damn sure ain't trying to be in no dispute about no Olympic shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can see where that actually could be the fucking truth. I think that might have some legs to it. But there's also a theory that's saying that niggas just don't want to play with Jalen. You know what I'm saying?
But why not?
They're saying he's like a Kawhi 2.0, where more, like a diva. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't doubt. This nigga attitude always been shit. Like, he always had a shitty attitude. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum always, I don't know if he had better training or better marketing team or just getting that Kobe training. He might have just picked up on how to handle the media base better than than Jaylen Brown. But Jaylen Brown just sucks when it comes. He's not likable. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't take away from him being a superstar. Doesn't take away from being, freaking MVP of the finals. You know what I'm saying? But had Tatum put up better numbers, it would have been him all the way. Oh yeah. Goddamn Deuce said Jordan had Olympic shoes made the number 9. He right. Right. Yeah, he right. Them number 9. Yeah. But yeah. So I could definitely see why on both sides. But there's a lot more. It's rumblings coming up that's saying that players just don't want to really play with him. And I would be the same way. If this the Olympics, it only come out once every 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Last year, niggas end up getting the bronze in the FIBA, in the Federation of International Basketball Federal. Anyway, they didn't win the gold last year. 2023, they didn't win gold. They got bronze. So this year, they want to get the Olympics and fucking knock it out the park. And you just want to have good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I think, lo and behold, there might be some goddamn smoke between him and Tatum or something, because that's the only thing I can think. You know what I'm saying? Or him and Drew Holiday, because that's the only,
somebody else is keeping him off the team.
Right. So it's got to either, that's what I'm saying, it's only either Nike, the parent company, does not want him on the team, or one of his teammates is like, I'm not even trying to go through that drama right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just because they could have put, even with this KD, with this knee injury, they have up until I think the Paris Olympics start the first week of August. Either the last week of July or the first week of August. So they really got 2 weeks to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? But y'all bullshitting. Y'all get this nigga out of here. I wouldn't even go with that. If KD knee was hurting, you out of here, KD. You out of here. If your knee is such an injury that you can't make it to these practices and these scrimmage games, you gone, bro. We got to get somebody else because we trying to win the fucking Olympics. We not trying to place. We not trying to. There is no. We'll get him next year. You know what I'm saying? We trying to win the fucking Olympics. Sit Katie old ass down somewhere. You should have been doing. You should have been on the LeBron regimen, but you wasn't. You got them goddamn bird ass bones like .net. Sit your skinny ass down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It's over. Wait till you know what I'm saying. But for in reality, him, LeBron, probably not Steph, but this may be their last. This may be their last Olympics. You know what I'm saying? For real, it's gonna be their last time that they to play the Olympics because the next Olympics is. Next Olympics is 2028. I don't see LeBron playing basketball 2028, and definitely don't see KD playing basketball 2028. So I know this. I know that's why you want to play this. That's why you want, but it might not be this year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely LeBron for sure. Right? Yeah, LeBron definitely out of here. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know, but KD, I think that if I'm, they got Grant Hill as head of personnel. So I don't know if that means he actually can make decisions or not. But if I'm Grant Hill, just like he was out there talking about, no, it was a game decision and da 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 and ba 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 ba. You know what I'm saying? That's why we didn't get Jaylen Brown. I'd be having the same press conference talking about, look, man, game time decision. We got to get rid of KD. He's not healthy. We don't want to put that. We don't want to risk it. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to stay home and we'll get somebody else. Y'all, they had Derek White in the pipeline waiting, pause, for a minute. So that's why that happened so quick. They made that move so quick. So I'm hoping that they got something in line, man. There's a bunch of players you could really pick up right now. Or you could just pick up Jaylen Brown and put an end to all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's not you know what I'm saying? He's an Olympic class player. But when they first were talking about chemistry, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? We need a nigga who's gonna play because
who's gonna play with us.
Right. That's the thing about the Olympic basketball game. You have to play team ball. There's no one man on the island in the Olympics. It does not work because international teams, they're not playing to be superstars. They playing to win a fucking medal. That's all that matters. They're not trying to be superstars, and they recognize you as a superstar, but it's the fucking Olympics. I'm the best dude from my hood. You the best dude from your hood? I'm the best dude from my hood. I'm not the best. I'm not the one who niggas paid the most. I'm not the one with the contract. I am the best dude from my motherfucking hood. Everybody in the country stepped up. I beat all their asses, and I'm out here in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So it's you're actually playing against the world's best. And they're playing defense, team defense. They're playing team offense. They move the ball around a lot. The Olympic game is a lot faster because of how much the ball moves. They're not as much ISO because niggas are not trying to have a 30-point night tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's not about padding my stats in the Olympic. It's about what we got to do to win this game. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch fundamental, it's more like college basketball than anything else. So it's real fast, whole lot of defensive pressure, a lot of movement, a lot of ball movement, traps and zones. It looks like real basketball in comparison to what we see every day in the NBA. In the NBA, we see a lot more. There's going to be a lot more showboating and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that if they get a fast break, you know, they're going to dunk on everybody. That's the first thing. The U.S. always just dunks on everybody because that is more, the dunk is such a high percentage shot in comparison to taking a shot or a 3-pointer. You got the ball in your hand, you're inserting it in the goal. You know what I'm saying? So, Boy said LeBron gonna retire in 2026. Yeah, I mean that'll be enough time to bring Bryce in. Bryce will get a season in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
that makes sense. I'm LeBron about to own the team. That's what I really want to talk about. Shaul called it the other day. Shaul was shout out my boy Shaul. Um, Shaul said, "Yo, man, what y'all think about LeBron being in the runs to buy the Boston Celtics?" And I was like, "Man, that's fucking crazy." And then, sure enough, story came out this weekend. LeBron is part of the.
We got to save that for when he get here. He got to be able to pull where he pulled that out of his ass from.
No, it's true.
No, I know, but I'm saying we
Yeah.
got to figure out where he pulled that from.
I guess shit. It was on. I guess you saw on the internet, just like we all see. That's where we get all our conspiracy theories from. But LeBron is part of the Wrigley's ownership group. Wrigley's ownership group owns the Wrigley's Field, owns Liverpool soccer team, couple of baseball teams, couple of soccer teams. I think they have ownership partnerships in basketball teams. It's a ownership group, and they have ownership stakes in all kinds of teams, right? So LeBron bought a 2% stake in Liverpool soccer team. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
Yeah. Well, his 2 point stake, I think it was $1 million at first, and then it went up to $100 million. So he took the $100 million, sold the stake back to the Wrigley's Foundation, and bought himself a 1% stake in their business, in their actual conglomerate. So now he's 1% owner of the Wrigley's ownership group. Right. So he may not have the money and status to buy the team himself, but having that ownership group as your backing, they can buy the fucking team and make him the CEO, COO, or you know what I'm saying? And he'll be the owner, and he'll be the actual owner on paper, even though it's owned by a big conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? But what that's going to do, whether it's Boston or not, any team that he wants in the NBA, now he has buying power, because I got the purse of the. Not only do I have my purse, which is ridiculous, I still have access to. Oh, y'all saying what y'all saying? $3 billion is not enough? Oh, okay, hold on. Do I need another $2 billion? Let me call my backers.
Don't worry, it's not just me.
Right.
I got a team. I got a squad.
Right, I got a squad. If y'all think I can't do this by myself, that's fine. I just bring my ownership group in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we stacked already.
Leverage.
Right. So LeBron will be owning the team. You know what I'm saying? LeBron will definitely own the team. So yeah, goddamn, there you go. Shaul, one of your first conspiracy theories may be coming true. Y'all better watch out, because when the niggas start talking about aliens,
it's time to go. It's time to go. We ain't got that much time.
Well, listen.
Speaking of time,
speaking of time, we about to get up out of here. Got to do shout out again, shout out .net. Hope the event, I haven't talked to them, but I hope the event went well this weekend with a Zaytoven. Couple of events around the city. It was dope. This weekend coming up, shout out Private Studios. Heard he had the high end event on Saturday. Heard that shit went well. This weekend coming up on Saturday, Connected by Cannabis is having that
I'm gonna try to pull up.
You gonna pull up?
I'm gonna try to pull up.
Yeah, I got the we got a spot in there, so we will be there for the 4 Dub Fest. Saturday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. I think they're gonna be dropping the address sometime closer to the event, and I hope everybody popped out for Private's event, and I hope everybody pops out this weekend for this event, because we just need good events, good vibes going on, man. There's been a lot of crazy shit going on in the city trying to do these events these last couple of years actually, so it'd be good to just have good vibes. It's great to hear that something went well, no one got hurt, everybody loved the environment, you know what I'm saying? So again, shout out all the promoters in the city. We're gonna be out this weekend. Last couple weekends before we gotta send these kids back to the farm. Anyway, this was the GOAT Shop. Hope you had a great day. I am Stoner Brown. I think I'm Stoner Brown. I'm Stoner Brown. Follow me on whatever, and we out of here.
All right. Here's big time.
Time it is. Rolling, stay wrong. Yeah. All we know we get it, so they label us a menace. Youngin' got a record, it should probably be in Guinness. He was trying to quit hearing voices in the kitchen. Shit moves swift when the yay say let me finish. Used to only want the riches, now these niggas want a riches. Meal for a pill and a meal just for living. Know the risk bigger going back and forth like tennis. Been fingerprinted more than he done seen a dentist. Bushes and the Nixons got some money helping Hitler. He gon' flip some dope for a Bennett, what's the difference? Long-term plan, do school, be a neurologist. But now they need lights where his mama live. Young and need 100, he so hungry he could touch it. Never got too greedy, never talked about it freely. Graceful bow out, only jumping when he needed. Give a fuck about the flash, he ain't tryna raise a flag. Know them niggas watching, know the robbers, know they plotting. But fuck them hating niggas, we just worry about the coppers. Guard like a boxer, squad move proper. Get another load, hit your gold and you holler.
Ain't no back and forth on this side. You with them, you ain't on this side. Run it up until we get tired. We ain't tryna get time, we just want the big time, baby. No back and forth on this side. You with them, you ain't on this side. Run it up until we get tired. We ain't tryna get time, we just want the big time, baby.
Pistol on me, ain't no picking on me. Play the rigatoni, thinking big as Tony. You niggas getting on, but we tryna own it. You niggas begging for a deal, we tryna mirror Sony. Crack turn the fathers into lifers. Crackers get addicted and they label it a crisis. How they make drugs are better, now they talking so enlightened. Drugs and the vices might have killed it with the prices I'm on. Make my money, I'm gone, but if we ever relax, he never talk on the phone, don't even try it in cold. We can talk when we meet, covert like a seal. Pray that still never leak. Tubman broke the leash, Turner brought the heat, Malcolm had the reach, Martin had a speech, Dean had the tech, you can see it all in me. So my last key and I never went to read. Made it out the streets and my daughter